with our first draws here in a few minutes. Over on Sheet A, we will have Donna Newman's team versus Miller, and on Sheet B, we'll have George Newman's team versus Nagel. I got to go get on the ice, so we're going to have a couple of other commentaries on here. The game should start here in just a few minutes, but sit tight and enjoy. But it's going to hurt.
Well, yeah, there's two of them.
Probably shouldn't say that.
I do think it sometimes, but oh, you have?
What?
I totally do.
It can hurt.
Do you have that headset one?
Sheet A just threw a red rock in a high guard situation there. Little off the side of the middle line. Yellow getting ready to draw behind, it looks like. Here we go. Looks a little bit narrow coming out of the hack. A little bit light, maybe. Might get a kiss off the red and maybe bounce it back. That might not be good for yellow. Oh, they're crashing. They're crashing hard. Not a terrible shot, but not a good one either. Works out fine. Puts another guard up. Red on sheet A is trying to do the same thing. Just trying to draw another one behind there. Looks very light. Barely over the hog if lucky is what I'm predicting. Ooh. Throws up another guard, mid guard. Not terrible. Yellow looks like it has a nice shot coming in here. Trying to draw through the port. I think it's going to get through. Oh, I got a little piece, but it's going to roll behind the yellow guard. That works out fine.
Bring the energy level up, man. Bring it up.
Come commentate, Sarah.
I got a quick dinner.
I got a cook dinner. Ooh. That one. All right, we have our first throw on sheet B. Looks like it's going to go sailing through the house. Sheet A is just trying to draw a red one in behind the other red ones. Looks like it might get there. It's going to get probably biting 4. It is biting. Daniel on sheet B, sweeping the redstone right now. He's in the red jacket. His favorite color is red. Just if all you were curious. Yellow's throwing the first takeout of the game. It looks like they're a little bit narrow and going to be crashing on that front red one. Going to probably peel it out and swing the guard over and call it good enough and hope for the best next round. Sheet B, they're trying to draw a yellow one behind the redstone. They're on the redstone though. They're going to give it a little kiss back. Red just dropped another one in there. Looks about full 8, maybe a little bit biting on the 12 foot there, but that's fine. Looks like Toby is calling a little takeout, maybe a little double. I think the triple's there, but I don't think they're going to call that. Red on sheet B just hogged stone. Didn't get it over the hog line. Therefore, it is out of play. Well, a lot happened on sheet A while we were gone.
You
Yellow.
put up an 8-ender. An 8. It's a joke, Gannon. You can laugh. Jeez.
Sorry, I'll laugh at the funny jokes. See, I got you laughing.
I know, actually, it was his just meltdown over there, over that.
Looks like yellow scored one on sheet A. Right now, yellow is sitting 2 on sheet B, but there's one rock to go. Looks pretty good. Might be a little bit light. Did you see that, like, just dive?
Yeah.
That looks like a really nice shot.
If they can get it in, it's
If they can get it in.
It's dying fast.
I think they got it, though.
That's close.
Oh.
That's
One
close.
red. I mean, one yellow.
That's too bad.
That was close. That was a very good attempt.
So how's it go? I just wanted to check on you, see how it's going. Well, we're having technical difficulties. What's up? So I think Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's fine. That's huge.
Yellow is throwing their first stone, going the other way. They're probably calling a center guard right on the center line.
And it looks good, but it is your upload, and so that'll happen immediately. When it happens, just leave this picture and get back on. If it goes back to ready, you can hit go live again.
Yes, one. Looks like on sheet A, yellow one threw it inside the 12. Red is going on sheet B. Yellow just threw it through the house. Might be able to stick in the back. Nope. All right, they're kicking it out. Red is throwing a takeout, trying to get that yellow one out. It's a pretty bad shot for yellow, but looks like you might get a piece of it, maybe. Oh, just a little bit wide.
Just a little wide, so yellow is going to capitalize on that stone. That should have been a guard.
Donna, their coach, is pounding on the window and rooting for yellow.
Yeah. Donna, their normal skip took a spill on Monday. She may or may not be on painkillers. We don't know, but she's being pretty enthusiastic about cheering for a called guard that went into the 12-foot.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. She was excited about the steal that happened about 5 minutes ago.
Yep. It's just now kicking in.
She caught it.
Give her a break. It's just now kicking in. Oh, looks like his takeout's a little left. Swung a little bit too far out. That was a good shot on yellow for sheet B. Little tap back and still guarded up a little. Opened it a little bit, but still guarded up halfway. Sheet A is throwing another takeout. It looks pretty wide over there. I think that one's going to go sailing through. On sheet B, Redstone, I think it's going to be pretty good and sit right about 8 foot. Why do I call ice better in here than on the ice?
Because you're not throwing stones. I mean,
I'm not throwing them. Yeah,
I mean, you had some pretty large misses yesterday.
I think my whole team did. But that's yesterday. I'll see you in the championship of the A.
Ooh,
Actually,
I
no.
like it.
We would be
Actually,
in the semifinals because we're on the same side.
Either way, you're going down.
Okay.
Okay.
Bring it, hot shot.
Oh, I'm not the hot shot. The rest of my team is, though.
Oh, okay. Well, tell them to bring it.
In the wise words of Dan Bogan, you gotta know which ponies to hitch your cart to.
What?
Mike agrees. I hitched my cart to the right ponies.
All right.
Dan has a lot of advice, and it's good.
Well, most of the time. Well, they had a really good shot on yellow or on sheet B with yellow. They were sitting 2 red, but now they're sitting 1 yellow. Looks like red's gonna just kind of blow things up and reopen things, and looks like a good shot, blowing up to 2 front. Oh, he missed the other guard,
Yeah, I thought he was
but he
gonna
rolled off to the side, still in the house. That works out fine.
Yeah, that's not a bad biter to have.
Yellow still has count rock though.
Okay, this is Dorothy Goodbody signing off.
Now it is. We have a nice high guard on sheet A for yellow. Red is trying to throw one back in there and draw up, or even take one of the yellow ones out. Looks like they're going to be trying to draw. Looks pretty good. Might be a little bit wide on sheet B. Good weight though, I think. I think that's going to be a pretty good weight. It's curling in a lot over there. It looks really good if it can get by that front guard. All right, we got by. Crashing on the front yellow one. Perfect shot by red. Red is trying to throw another takeout and blow up those yellows, but they're wide and miss. Strike 3, you're out.
I told her about it.
I heard there's somebody in Colombia that is watching this, so we are nation and countrywide, worldwide, everywhere. Let's try and make this a big event.
My cousin's wife is Colombian. She's not there now. You know, just making conversation, Gannon.
Well, if you want to make conversation, just grab a mic.
That's why I get kicked off the mic. Also, my gratuitous use of the N-word.
Well, the party has started in the Anchorage Curling Club now. Looks like red's gonna try and make a takeout coming onto the yellow ones, making a little double maybe a little hit and stick. It looks good. I think they might get both of them. Oh, just skinned by the back one, but that's fine. It's a pretty good shot for red. Does leave the double open and available for yellow. Red is going to try and make a takeout on sheet A and hope for the best and maybe get the double there. Looks pretty good coming out of the hand. Looks like it is going to float a little bit wide. I think they're dealing with negative ice on the right-hand side of sheet A because it always seems to float out. Got a piece of that front yellow one, though, so blew up the guards and ooh, good shot on sheet B. on this. All right, we have red trying to draw in on sheet B. Maybe a little freeze on the back. Yellow one would be great. Yellow's just trying to throw up a guard on sheet A. Looks a little hot. Might sail into the house a little bit. Yep. That's fine. Still a guard. Blows it up nice. Guards it up nice. Red is going to make a circus shot here, trying to get all up, throwing it hard and fast and straight down the center line. It looks like they're going to crash on their front yellow one off to the side. Looks on sheet B. Yellow's going to try and make a red takeout and roll to the left. George Newman is very good at doing his takeouts. Looks like yellow is a little bit wide on the takeout. Looks like it's curling back to looks like they're gonna have a nice roll to the left. Perfect shot by George Newman. Is this Toby's last shot? Nope. This is his first shot. He's just gonna throw a nice little card up there, clog up the middle more. They're sitting 2 right now. 2 yellow on sheet A and 2 yellow on 2 or 3 yellow on sheet B. Kind of hard to tell on the screen here. Looks like yellow's gonna have a nice guard. Looks gonna be mid-guardish, high to mid. No, he's perfectly fine on it. It just over-curled a little bit. Still opens up for them. I think red's just gonna try and draw one in there, sit nicely right in between there, maybe bump the yellow ones back a little bit. But if they sit nicely on it, then they can hit it with the next shot. On sheet B, we have skip shots going as well. I think red is going to try and do a nice little double here, maybe for a potential of 2. Oh, looks like red is really wide. That might curl back, but it looks wide and light. On sheet A, looks like they're going to skim by the guard and bang those yellows out. Or one of them. They got one out. That's fine. They got one out. Minimize the damage. Leaves kind of red in a pickle, or yellow in a pickle on sheet A. And red is in kind of a pickle on the same situation on sheet B. George Newman, I think, is just throwing another draw in. Looks good from down here. Maybe a little bit heavy, but oh, the sweetness, so must be right. Sheet A, it looks like they're going to try and draw in, maybe throw it a little bit light, so it's on the shallower side of it and a little bit lighter. Mike Lawson might be joining us here soon. He says he needs to have the white claw flowing. Sober is dope with my kids. last skip throw on sheet B. This is the hammer. Used to be touching fourth. No, going to one. They have to be quarter button to count. Looks like they're light and might give them 3, which is not good. No bueno. This is hammer on sheet A as well. Going in there. I think they are trying. Yellow sitting 2. I think they're going to try just get one, but they could be heavy. Both those ones out. He's going down wide. He's curling back in nicely though. Maybe not. Hopefully enough. Ooh, too heavy. Looks like yellow scored 3 on sheet B. Now red is in a big pickle. Yellow first rock on sheet B looks very nice, maybe a little bit quick. Might finish nicely. Sheet A, yellow is trying to throw a center guard right in the middle. Looks like this is a little bit light as they're sweeping hard. Toby just wants it in front of the house, about a foot. Red looks like it's going very hot and might go through the house. Oh, I lost the handle halfway through and stopped the curl. Looks like on sheet B, Newmans are throwing up another yellow guard right in front of theirs to try and guard it up. Trying to draw around that yellow one outside. Looks pretty good. That looks really good actually. On sheet B, yellow is trying to throw a guard up, but it looks too light and a little outside. Red threw that one through. It had great line, just a little bit too hot. Well, that wasn't what yellow was anticipating on sheet B, but it works out for them just fine. It's another stone in play and another stone in front. Looks like yellow's going to try and curl around the other yellow stone up there. Yes, themes are silver and gold.
Looks good on sheet A.
Ooh, a little kiss off the red on sheet B. That would have been a really nice shot. Swept a little bit earlier. Sheet A, red is just trying to draw around again and into the 4-foot or the 8-foot on the south side of the house. There won't be anywhere past the T-line. Sheet B, Tim Perney just throwing second, I believe. Yes. He's just taking that red one through the gap of the 2 yellows there. Will not take out the back yellow. Count right now.
Tim's our audio visual specialist. Shout out to Tim for setting up all the
Without Tim, this would not be possible. It was a good shot by Tim. Valiant effort, but knocked out his own in the case. looks like. Looks really light though. Might be taking the port between the yellow and red stones. Close that much, but I don't think it's going to get by those front yellow ones. Toby's going to call him off here. Or not. Red is trying to throw a guard in. Looks really nice. Just biting 4 foot. Or halfway on it. That's fine too. Great shot on sheet B by yellow, getting the red one out and rolling behind their guard. Toby sweeping hard in the back of the house, trying to get that red one out. Looks like he got it, maybe. Nope, they're gonna leave it. It's just biting. It looks like red is a little bit wide. I think that might curl back. It doesn't look too heavy, so the lighter it is, the harder it curls. Yellow looks pretty light on sheet A. It's gonna be pretty tough to get it by that front guard. They're gonna have to sweep really hard. I think they're gonna crash again. Oh, yep, I crashed a little, but that's fine. It rolls out the guards and leaves that wide open pocket straight to the 4 foot. Nice takeout on sheet B. Yellow is sitting 2 now, it looks like. Red is on sheet A. Red is trying to draw through that port. Looks like they might get there. Maybe just barely biting 8 foot if they can get it by. Yep, they got it by. Ooh, full 8. Maybe, yep, full 8. That's a great shot by Red. Clogs up that hole and a really hard takeout to get. Yellow is trying the tick back raise into the red. Toby is thinking about this next shot a lot. He's really into this. Looks like red on sheet B is a little bit hot and might go sailing through. With George sweeping, yeah, it's going through. Toby's still thinking about the next shot. I think he's debating between drawing in behind it or bump that yellow one back. All right, he is calling the bump back in the yellow. I think he's checking in with the people down on the other end, make sure that's the shot that they want. Mike's just trying to put another one in the house. Curl to the right, maybe sit in the just 12 foot, maybe 8 foot. Sheep either just throwing one in. Looks like she is very narrow. Very narrow. She's going to curl in through that port there. Maybe a little kiss off the other yellow in there. Yep, looks like it. Yellow is now sitting 3 on sheet B, and red, I believe, is sitting 2 on sheet A. Red throwing a draw on sheet B, trying to just get in there behind all their yellow ones and make the best of it and hope for something good to happen. Looks like they're a little bit light though. Looks like it's growing a little bit too much and way too light. That is not good for red rocks on sheet B. Red is just trying to draw another one in behind their yellow guards up there on sheet A. Looks like that was a pretty nice shot for Red Rocks on sheet A. Might be a little, oh, it's cutting in. It's going to crash on that front yellow one. Yep, it's going to crash. A little bit narrow, but it's all right. Toby sweeping around just to try and get it back. It looks like it comes up about 6 inches short. George trying to draw another one in there, make this 4. Got a nice guard on sheet B, right in front of that red one, taking away the raise option. But I think they wanted it behind. On sheet A, yellow is trying to draw in again.
Hey, how's it going tonight?
Pretty good. How about you?
Great. My name's Lee. Who are you? What? My name's Lee. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Gannon. I've been your commentator for the last 40 minutes on the dot.
40 minutes. So you play this game?
Oh yeah, this is my 13th year.
13th year. How old are you?
I
Like
am
12 and a half?
18.
18. You've been playing this game since you were 5 years old.
I have been.
Really? And
Yep.
what brought you into this? Was it like in forced slavery by your parents, or was it
Just a
something you
little
fell in love with?
bit. Just a little bit. My mom's side of the family does curling up in Fairbanks a lot.
That's
And
fantastic.
my mom introduced my dad to it. And they brought it down here when they moved.
And they made it a family event.
They tried. I'm the only sibling that's still doing it of us, so.
Are you the youngest?
Well, technically no. I have a younger twin sister. I'll take my minute, but
You should always take your minute.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, no, we were just down here. This looks like a lot of fun. We've got a lot of good stuff happening back here in the clubhouse. Kind of a nice family hangout environment. And
Yep.
you get to
It's a very calm
watch
and
some of
chill
this, high
area.
competition. How many fist fights you usually see in a match?
In a match or in the parking lot?
Ooh, really? Does it shift?
There's none on the ice. There's too much respect in the game for that. But I've only seen one fist fight go to the parking lot, and that was in Fairbanks.
In Fairbanks. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's Fairbanks. It's dark.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a dark town.
We've been doing a great job tonight. Can you tell me more about what's the weight of these things? And
The stones usually weigh about 46 to 48 pounds, depending on where you get them.
And when you say usually, is there a difference between stones on, say, like U3 and U5, or?
No. When I first started, these were the stones we had. We didn't have the small stones, but now we have the junior stones back there.
And those are a little bit different on the weights that you're throwing?
Yeah, those are lighter stones, and I'm not sure how much those weigh.
And what exactly is happening when they toss those brooms down in front of that stone? What are they doing? Is it like, are they cleaning the ice, or are they?
They're cleaning the ice and melting it a little bit so it goes faster and straighter. The more you sweep, it goes faster and straighter. The less you sweep, you curl more and slow it down.
So there's a lot of physics involved here.
Yes.
Like when you were learning when you were 5, did you get a whiteboard out and explain?
When I was 5, you just came down and see if you can get it over the hog line. I probably weighed just as much as the stones. Yeah. So, I didn't really start curling competitive until about 4 or 5 years ago.
And then it's like,
Pretty much. Yeah. Drop the mitts and let's play.
That's when the sweeper story began, right? Where your high adventure and your narrative arc started kicking into gear.
I guess so.
All right, so
Looks like yellow's in a nice position here. Just got ticked back to the left side of the forefoot. This is Toby's last shot on sheet A with yellow. Sheet B just ended the end. I will let you know how much they got once they hang the points. I did not look. Looks like on sheet B, they're just trying to throw a nice guard up, maybe in the house. Looks like it's going to go sailing through. Looks a little hot. Looks like on sheet A, yellow is trying to just throw another one in there, make it a challenge for red, but Toby is giving the signal that it's looking really hot. Looks like it's going to crash on that back red one and maybe roll out. Looks like I'm going to sit right on it and bump it back. That's perfectly fine.
I can see it. Stop. Why not, man? Go big, go out. Do it. Try take out, Jeff. Take it out.
Looks like red on sheet A is trying to shoot the gap and bounce that yellow one out. Looks like it's a little bit wide. Looks like he's throwing it. He's crossing that front yellow one. It was close though. I'm not sure if that was a thing or not. Yellow scored one more. Yellow scored one more. The score on sheet A is 3 yellow, 0 red. Yellow scored 3 more on sheet B that last end, bringing our grand total to 7-0, I believe. Looks like yellow is going to kind of run away with the game on sheet B. Sheet A, yellow's throwing up one, right, high guard, a little bit off the centered on the right-hand side. Yellow, I think, is just trying to draw another one behind that red guard on sheet B. On sheet A, they're going to try and do the same thing. Looks like the red rock on sheet A looks a little bit slow as they're sweeping right away. Looks like it's going to carry a little bit there. Maybe just biting 12 foot or full 12. On sheet A, it looks like that yellow one that's sailing through. That red rock on sheet A just came up short of the house. It is not in the house. Sheet B red is going to try and curl around their red guard and lay one. Yellow's trying to curl around on the right hand side. Looks like we're going to be sweeping. Looks like it's going to crash on that front yellow one. Just peel out the guard a little bit, move it over a couple feet, and let it freeze there. Guard it up. Guard the rays on the red rays on sheet A. Sheet B I think red is now sitting 1 in the back house, just biting 8. Tim Hermage, I think, is going to try and take it out. Sheet A, it opening that red rock up, available for a takeout. A hit and roll into the middle behind the coverage. On sheet B, draw another one in there.
It's gone. It's gone.
Looks like yellow's going to shoot the field goal. The kick is up, and it is good. That is a nice guard. Just biting on the outside. Red is just gonna try and draw another one in there towards the middle, maybe just biting 4 foot or full 4. That's something ideal. Sheet B, yellow is just gonna take it out. Looks like they're going to stand it by though. Give them a chance.
See it?
Yellow is throwing a nice little takeout there and hoping for the best. Looks like it's a little bit wide. Might be sailing through, maybe a little kiss off the red. And the kick is up and it's good. 2 for 2. Red is just going to try and draw another one in there on sheet B. Looks like he might be floating out a little bit wide. It might curl in just fine. Looks like it has plenty of speed though. On sheet A, red is just trying to throw up another guard so that it doesn't have a shot at a takeout again. Looks like it's going to be really good. Looks like it overcurled a little bit, but I think it's another stone play and another thing to miss. Sheet B, yellow is trying to throw another takeout, take out the front red. I think they got the double right behind it. Just barely missed it. Paper thin. Sheet A, it looks like they're going to call another takeout, try and peel that one out of there. Just get it out of there so they don't have to deal with it anymore. The last 2 times they tried this, they've kicked the field goal between the front yellow one and the red one on the button. Looks like it's narrow, but it might float out like it usually does. It's curling in. It's going to be crashing on those front red ones, which will bump it back, which is good. It opens it up. Red on sheet B are just trying to draw another one. Looks like they're a little bit light. Just probably biting 12. Just barely short.
I suck at this game.
Couple inches. Yeah.
Diego came out and said, "Don't mess up, I have money on you." I'm like, "Oh, come on, man." That was a waste of money.
Looks like red is just trying to draw another one in there or guard it up. Not let yellow have another opportunity to hit that red one out. Red is sitting 2 on sheet A, and red is sitting 1 on sheet B. Yellow missed their takeout on sheet B. Sweeping hard, trying to get it over. I think they're going to try and draw it in. Maybe freeze on that back red one if they can get it by the first red one. Yeah, looks like they swept it a little bit too much. Ooh, yep, just a little bit much. It was a nice little pocket for a double there, which is not good for red. Red is trying to just draw another one. Or looks like they're trying to. Donna says Michelle needs to hit the 2 red rocks right in the crotch, right down Main Street. It's a curling term, I guess. I haven't heard of it. It's a curling term. Donna, you should just come over here and jump on the other mic. Oh, it's gonna. Oh, it just skimmed by the other red rock and bounced out the 2 red rocks, leaving yellow sitting 1. Red is now sweeping very hard to get it past the hog. Hopefully they have enough energy to get it to the house and sit 2. Looks like they are short after that long sweep. Red is now trying to take out that yellow one that just took out both of theirs. Yellow is sitting 1 on sheet A, and red is sitting 1 on sheet B. Red is a little bit wide, but it might cut over once it touches that center. It looks like they got the yellow one there. Nice roll. That's a perfect shot. Nice. Makes it hard to get that one out. They can curl around to the other side. Looks like red is trying to touch rings is all they have to do. Looks like Michelle and Toby are talking about the far double between the 2 reds, the one on the center line and the one just biting the forefoot. On sheet B, red is just now getting ready to throw their rocks, and moves off. Looks a little bit wide, might carry out. Just biting. Just very light. It's in the frost on the outside. A little sticky. Ooh, looks like red was a little bit light, but didn't do them any damage by bouncing that red one, or that yellow one in. On sheet A, yellow is trying to take out that red one. Maybe the double. No, the double's not there. They're trying to take out that back red one. Looks like they blanked the 4th on sheet B. It's still 7-0 after 4. Looks like Toby is a little bit wide and might curl in just fine, but it looks like it might just kick the outside of the red one. That finished very nicely, bounced on the inside, bounced down a little bit behind the front yellow guard. Good shot by Toby. Yellow trying to throw a guard, looks like it might be biting 12 foot. Full 12. just barely in. We just now put the score up there. Toby is throwing his last skip block, trying to draw it in there, maybe kiss off that red one and bounce in. And they're just trying to raise up their other red one there. And got it biting, just not fully in, not out counting the front yellow one there. Looks like red is just going to try and curl in and copy what the Yellowstone did earlier. Maybe bounce them back a little bit and count 2 or 3. Yellow looks very hot and through the gap. The kick is up and it is good on sheet A. Red misses and it bounces off the guard. Yellow lays 1. Yellow is up 4-0 now on sheet A after 4. Looks like red is just trying to curl another one in there. Looks like they're going to be crashing on that front yellow one, though. And they don't want that because it's going to bounce them up for another little raise for yellow. Ooh, not quite enough. Looks like George Newman is calling a raise. Nope, he is calling a takeout on the raid. He's calling a takeout on the raise. Yellow is just trying to put up a center guard on sheet A. Oh, kicked his second field goal of the night. Good shot on sheet A with a nice center guard. Looks like red threw up another guard on sheet A. Sheet B, they're trying to sweep another red one through the port. Looks like it comes up a little bit short, which is fine. It's open and available for a nice little raise, or a nice little tap back.
Is Tim on the Newman team?
Tim Pernich is on the Newman team on sheet B. Nice little tap back on sheet A on the yellow side. Sheet B, yellow. Yellow looks a little bit wide, crashing on that front red one. Ooh, that's not looking good. Might bounce the yellow one in more. Yep. I did fine. Still gave yellow 2. Red is just going to throw that one through. It did not stick around. Good in line, but bad weight.
I mean, let me talk to my boss.
Talk to your boss. We'll do that.
I've talked to her about it a lot.
Yellow is throwing one and trying to draw behind the front yellow and red guard. Looks like they might be a little bit light. I think it's still going to get in, probably top 12. Red is, oh, they're crashing on the front yellow one there. On sheet B, red is going to try and raise that red one back. Looks like it's pretty good. Might curl in a little bit too much. They might be shooting the port here, which is fine. Get the little tick right behind the guards. Excellent shot on red. Excellent shot. It is open through that port there, but it's going to be a tough shot and a tight squeeze for Team Newman. Red is just trying to draw in behind those 2 yellow guards and that 1 red guard on the left-hand side. Oh, looks like it's going to crash on the yellow one. They should have swept it earlier. Raise yellow one up for another one there, which is not what they intended to do. Looks like yellow is trying to tick off the red one and back into the other red one there, like what Team Red did to them just now. Looks like looks like he's going to get a piece. Oh, kicked a field goal, his second for the night. He should replace the Bears kicker. Looks like yellow on sheet A is just trying to curl in or tap that yellow one back. I think they're gonna try for the tap back now. I think drawing in was plan A, but I think they're gonna have to go to plan B because they're on the red one right there. Red is trying to draw another one in there. It looks a little bit fast. Might be sticking around in the back house, but... Oh, wow. That is a perfect shot. That finished very nicely. That deserves a window pounding. You got to pound that window harder if you're going to pound it. It's plexiglass. Red is just trying to take out that yellow one there and bounce in and curl, or roll to the inside. Maybe count. Looks like they let it curl too much and did not sweep hard enough, but it's still sitting 1 and behind coverage. Red is just now trying to. Yeah, they're just trying to throw a guard up there right now. It's not going to go that far. I think they're trying to draw through that port there and take another one in. Red on sheet A, I think, is just trying to draw one in. And count 2 would be nice. They're sitting 1 right now. Looks like it might be a little bit light. Might need to sweep it. Looks like George Newman is just going to try curling into the 4-foot on the right-hand side on sheet B, yellow. Yellow is a little bit confused about what they should do on sheet A. Oh, a little bit. They crashed on that front red one.
Hey, I'm back. How are you doing up here?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Yeah? So I got a question. Like, earlier you were telling me that when they're sweeping, they're making, they're creating a barrier of water, right, so that we slide straighter and we don't curl as much.
Yep.
But yet I've seen them a couple times where I feel like, is the goal not to get in the center of the target? Is the goal of this to put a stone in that white circle in the center of that bullseye?
Yes, that is what your objective
So sometimes
is.
I feel like they start sweeping it and they're trying to get it past it. Is that because they know it's not going to stop and they want to get it into a different color, or what's the point there?
They're either sweeping it because it's too light.
They're souping it?
Sweeping it.
Sweeping it, okay. Because the throw's too light.
Yep.
And then it gets too fast?
No, otherwise, or it's not on the line, and the line is more important to skips than the weight.
Okay. And then when I see someone who starts to sweep on another stone, is that so either team can be sweeping within a certain space? Is that what I'm seeing?
Anybody can sweep any stone of their color, but
Okay.
if you can only sweep the opponent's stones if you're behind the tee.
If you're behind the tee. Did you say the tee?
Yeah, the tee, there's a line going across the house.
Okay.
If you're on the backside towards the hacks, you can sweep any stone.
So you can try to
sweep the other person's stone
sweep it
out.
so that it gets out of the way and away from anywhere they're going to get points, like knocking a horseshoe out of the pit, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay, I got you.
We just had 2 for red on B. It is now 2-7 after 5.
And so I get to work with Tim Pernage, and the other day he came in and he was changing out the fabric on his brooms, and was trying to find different ways to reattach it. So, is there a specific type of fabric that does better in that space? And are there still people that come to these things that are doing the traditional bristle brooms and such?
There's not a lot of corn brooms anymore. But most people have switched over to the felt head.
Is it felt?
Yeah.
Yeah, form of felt. Cool.
If the stone does this on the Is there something on the ice?
You said picked?
Yeah.
Will you explain what picked is to me, please?
It's where you throw a stone and let's say you put an out turn on it, so you curl it out towards the wall or for a right-handed person, and then it halfway down the ice it goes the other way. It starts turning the other way. It makes like an S down the ice.
Gotcha. So it's like stone scoliosis.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. The stone is giving us a curved spine. You didn't know what scoliosis was, did you?
Nope.
That's right. I didn't know what a picked stone was either, so we're going to learn something together tonight.
All right.
Yeah. It's fantastic. I feel better. At least when you don't know something, it's multi-syllabic.
I'm not entirely sure what Red was trying to do there on sheet A. I think they were trying to blow up the guards, but
You say
it was,
blow up the guards, so tell me is that? Are those two yellows that are sticking slightly in front of the target area?
Yes, those are called guards if they're not touching the house.
Gotcha. And so the target area is called the house, yes?
Yes.
All right, cool.
I think they were trying to blow them up, though, and trying to make it more open for an easier double. Because there's the guard's still there, Red's going to have a really tough shot trying to get one in there because you can't get that front yellow one out.
I got to admit, linguistically, this is a pretty violent sport.
Yep.
Right?
Very fast-paced.
You want to blow up the guards, guarding the house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Open it up and make it easier to access.
Very Japanese feudalist kind of language we're using here tonight. It's quite exciting.
Yeah. I really like throwing them because you get to throw hard and fast.
When do they bring out the siege engines? No siege engines? Is that another one I know that you don't know?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens if you start curling it inside and then it curves back to the outside? I know
it's still a pick.
It's still a pick, okay.
It's either negative ice where it curls the opposite way,
okay,
or it's called a pick and it catches something on the ice and it
So what
makes
if
a twist.
what if I curl out and it goes too far out? What's the term I need to use there?
That's just too wide.
Too right.
Too wide.
Too wide.
Yeah. That means
okay.
you missed the broom.
Okay, got it. Too wide. Too wide and picked. Picked is scoliosis, and too wide is when it keeps going where you wanted it to go, but it goes too far. No?
Are you talking far out, like when you slide out and just goes out towards the wall, or are you talking where it comes through the house?
Yeah, so I'm going to start. What's our start position called?
In the hack. Yeah.
The hack? Okay,
Yeah.
so you say it like I should know it. It's funny. All right, so I start from the hack, and I want it to curl out. But as it begins to curl out, it curls too far out, and that's called too wide.
Yes.
Right. And so I start from the hack, and I want it to curl out, and it curls out, and then it starts to curl back in, and I call that a pick.
No, that's when it's doing S's down the ice.
Right. So I'm curling out, and then it curls back in.
Yes, but sometimes it can curl back out.
Back out. Oh, right. So
just
it's okay. So it's duck and weave, right?
Yeah. Pretty
Okay.
much.
The stone feels threatened, and it's zigzagging. Yeah. Got it. I am on it, dude. I am becoming a professional. All I have to do is take all these words I've learned and head out on the ice, and I'm going to be, professional material till my hip falls out of joint, and you have to take me to the hospital.
Ooh, we had a wreck on sheet B for Newman. I think he's all right. He hopped up pretty quick.
How bad does that hurt? You see some busted tailbones in this game?
Yeah. Donna, you want to come talk about your broken bone? Donna just fell on Monday, and she broke her collarbone.
Donna, you broke your collarbone out here?
Yeah.
Well, for those of you at home that can't hear, Miss Donna's been curling for 25 years, hasn't had an injury, and last week she got in a fight with a bull moose on the ice and broke her collarbone.
I don't think they heard you.
Fantastic. This game is violent. We got Japanese feudalism and bull moose fighting with people with brooms made out of felt. I'm telling you, if you're not watching this, you should be. So is there a traditionalist sect, like a cult, that still goes out there with corn brooms?
Occasionally you get one person or a couple people going out
there. Is his
there.
name Nathan Lund?
No.
No?
I don't know.
I have a feeling he'd play with the corn broom.
They're usually pretty old and
yeah,
traditional.
That sounds about right. Beard down to his ankles.
Yep. Ooh, yellow scored 2 in the last 10 on sheet A. It is now 6-0.
So explain the scoring system to me there.
The red numbers are how many points you've earned over the last ends. The black numbers are the ends. So in the first 10 on sheet A, yellow scored 1, and all the way up through the fourth, and they scored 2 in the fifth, and that made them 6-0.
So pretend for half a minute that I don't have any idea what you're talking about, and tell me, it shouldn't be hard because I don't have any idea what you're talking about, but tell me, how do I score a point?
You have to get it. You have to get it closest to the target.
The center of the house.
Center of the house. That's all you
And
have
that
to do.
gets me how many points?
1 point for every stone,
1 point for the stone that's closest.
and every stone that's closest of the same color.
Okay. All right. And then, so is there like an outer bound where if you're not past it, it doesn't count? So, for instance, I'm looking at sheet B from the angle I have right now on the screen, and I see that red stone just on the outside edge of that ring. Is that worth a point if nothing else gets closer to the house?
Yes, red would get 1 there.
Okay, red would get a point there. Now, what if red's just slightly back further and not touching that red ring?
Then it would be called a blank end if nobody is touching the ring.
So you have to get past that outer threshold of that ring to qualify as being close enough to be close.
And you have to touch the rings. That's all you have to do.
Okay, and each stone can get a max of a single point.
Yes. 1
Okay.
stone is 1 point.
All right. 1 stone, 1 point. 1 pot, 1 chicken.
Yep.
All right. All right. I'm going to hand this over to the birthday boy. I'm going to hand you over to Buck Bowler. He's a champion baseball player, learning as much as he can about this invigorating sport of Japanese feudalism and bull moose fighting.
It's a good way to put it.
Home runs, but I know nothing about stones throwing.
It's kind of like the same thing. It's just on ice. You're bent down. A lot harder. You got to be more flexible.
I see some older folks using a stick with an extension on it that
Yep.
holds onto the stone.
Yep.
Is that for the less nimble?
No. We have 2 people out there that are pregnant right now. They can't really bend down. But some people do use that because they can't bend down far enough, or they had knee surgery or hip surgery or something to do in their lower legs.
I like it.
Yep.
It's like a crutch when playing pool. You get them
Yep.
weird oblong long shots.
You got to use the bridge.
The bridge, you call it the bridge.
Yep.
The ice bridge. Oh, they are sweeping away.
Well, that's what my agent said. If not, I'll give
So, once again on the scoring,
Yep.
I'm looking at sheet B.
Okay.
I see a 1 and a 4 underneath the red 1.
Just the 4 is underneath it. So it at the bottom it says blank. That means no stones were in the house. So that's like another section. There's red, yellow, and then there's a
Oh,
blank.
okay. Yellow is below, red's on top.
Yep.
As far as teams.
Yep.
So what's the 5 above the 2?
The 5 above the 2 is the red points.
So they got 5 points in the second end.
No, they got 2. They got 2 points in the 5th end. Red numbers.
Oh, red numbers
Yep.
are points.
Yep. So it
So the
is.
score is 5-3.
No. Score is 2-7. It's the red numbers, not the black numbers.
Ah! I see this. The 5th end, they scored 2.
Yep.
The 7th end, scored 3.
No, in the third end,
Third end, they scored.
yellow scored 3.
Too many Molsons.
Yep.
I will figure this out.
It'll take a little bit.
Well, so sheet A,
13.
so why is the red team even playing in sheet A?
This is the last end, so they're just trying to throw them back so they don't have to push them back. And the more you curl, the better you get.
I'm just saying they haven't scored any,
Yeah.
so they shouldn't even be here.
Well, they're just having a rough outing. I think their next game they'll be a little bit
They
better.
might- yeah, they're just warming up.
Yep.
It's early.
Yep.
They're rope-a-doping. They're playing like, yeah, we don't know what we're doing out here, but wait till next game.
Trying to intimidate the other team.
mind games on the ice. If I had any advantage in this game, it would be the mind game advantage.
Yep, that one's a good one. Get in somebody's head.
Yes, yes, yes. Make them play down to the competition.
Yep.
Which in my case would not be very good.
We have 8 people watching. We got 8 fans out there, guys.
I love those 8 peeps. We're on the Ocho. The Ocho.
Looks like Red is going to
F&A
try
cotton.
and bounce the red one back in there on sheet A.
What does he say? F&A cotton. F&A.
On sheet B, yellow is just going to try and, I think, raise the yellow one up into the red one.
Jason Bateman. Love it. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Sorry about that. It looks like yellow is going to miss on the wrong side of that yellow one to bounce it back. But that yellow one's going to roll in front of it, so it might be all right. Nope, too short. Never mind.
It's the same guy that does it's Ben Stiller. It's Ben Stiller, but I don't know what his character name is. Hey, what's Ben Stiller's character name in Dogma? Nobody makes me bleed. Dwight Goodman. Dwight Goodman. I got cut off.
Looks like yellow missed their shot over there. And
What does Ben Stiller use if he's a pizza What kind of turn can Ben Stiller not do?
looks like Red is just going to try and draw in on sheet A. All I need to do is be touching 4 foot, and they score 1, and they get on the board. Sheet B, it looks like they're going to try and peel that red one out and take it out.
Stiller commentary.
Release the rock.
Looks like Toby is trying to think about what he should do about that red rock in front.
That's the title of the next day.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to try and curl in,
Yeah. Release the
bring in
rock.
lots of weight. He might be...
Not starring Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, he's doing the takeout on the outside and rolling in, it looks like.
No.
Where'd that go?
That's right.
Looks like it...
Just throwing through. Oh, trying.
No,
It's like
yeah.
Torgate tossed that one.
Excuse you. Thanks, buddy.
Toby is throwing his first rock of the last end.
I get it.
I can't wait. I'm going to give you many opportunities in the future. Don't worry. I'm going to feed you.
Maybe the last end.
Nice. We got a partial game here. On B.
On B, yeah. A.
Yep, A is kind of running off.
Done.
No,
Sheet B is
next round.
coming back. They're bringing the comeback.
It's gonna happen.
They need a lot more than that.
Yeah, new
They
game.
need everything in the house.
New game.
Well, not now. They want to have something to guard behind because I believe yellow is just going to be planning the takeout game and bouncing things out.
Yellow's takeout are.
There are 8 ends. I just got confirmation there.
So what's the score on B?
The score on B is 3-7 after 6. Shout out to Sarah for informing me that there's 8 ends.
Yellow's coming hot. Yellow's coming hot.
Looks like yellow's just going to throw it through.
Way too hot.
Looks like red's just going to try and curl in back there. Yeah. Oh, nope, they're trying for that raise there.
Like dangling stones.
Looks like yellow is just trying to peel that red one out there. They did a nice job of opening it up on the out-hand side.
Stones are heavy.
Looks like red made another nice shot, just biting 8-foot on sheet B. Toby's just trying to curl in another yellow one on the opposite side. It looks like he just got enough for 2. I think yellow is sitting 2 on sheet A.
Shooting sweet stones.
Yellow is just planning on a takeout on sheet B. Just get a piece of it maybe. Bounce and kiss the other red one. Not enough to get it out though. Red is still sitting 2, just on the opposite side. Red is shooting and just drawing in.
Shiver me stones.
No, I mean it's ice. I get that, but.
Sheet A, it looks like the red rock was just thrown through. Went out a little bit too hot. Game is over on sheet A. The final score is 7-0 after 6. Newman beat Miller.
Granny Sando and I've been trying to rip on him. He won't change his team name besides his last name.
Looks like red is sitting 3 on sheet B now.
It doesn't matter. He won't change his team name unless it's a skip thing. He'll come up with something creative.
7-0. Newman over Miller. Looks like Tim is just trying to throw a takeout and roll behind coverage a little bit. He might be a little bit hot and on the wrong side. But he got it out and rolled out.
He's gonna wear his glasses. So how much is left
Um, they either have one more end after this one or until 8 o'clock.
Shiver me stone. You didn't think it was good. Little pirate, little cold, shiver me stones.
I think Wright's just going to try and put another one in there and draw it up.
Perfect, right?
Make it a little bit of a closer game here.
That'd be fun.
It looks like Red is just going to try and draw another one in there, like they've been doing for the last couple times. Try and make this a little bit of a closer game and maybe tie it up if they're lucky. Looks like they're gonna come up a little bit short, but good line. Just need a little bit more weight. That leaves open an open door for George Newman to bounce those red ones out.
He doesn't listen to me. He is pissed. He takes his time to sit.
Looks like Yellow's throwing a takeout. Potentially have a double here. Looks like it's curling though. Might only get one.
He won't listen to me to switch his hands.
Swing and a miss. Just tapped that red one back into the other one. Froze it right on it. Even harder to get it out now. Looks like Heather is putting up another mustache on Bill Foster's face and googly eyes. Just the advertisement stuff and of a curler in the house. On sheet B, the score is 7-3. Newman over Nagel.
The other day in practice was pretty cool. He said, at the bar, Dubert. He came to him.
It looks like it just skips rocks now on sheet B. Just sweeping it in, try and get another one in the house to count. They need 4 to tie, and they have 4 rocks left. They need every inch they can get.
And he just wouldn't get out of goal.
It looks like they came up a little bit short, but it still is available for the raise.
My buddy Jason got
It looks like George Newman is throwing a heater down the ice, trying to knock those 2 red ones out. It looks like they're going to, just nick it, and 1 red, 1 rolls out. Still sitting 1 red in the house, though. Red has 1 stone in the house right now, looking to get 2. It looks pretty grim for them to win this game. Looks like a nice shot for Red. Sit very nicely. It can be an easy double for Newman. I think he's going to take the double and sit 1 yellow. I think that's the plan on his end. Looks like Newman is calling the double takeout. He's going to try and bounce in between those 2 and push both of them out. Off he goes. Newman is pushing it hard. Sweepers are sweeping, trying to hold the line. Looks like it's going to curl very nicely right in the middle of those 2, right in the nice pocket. Just hitting. That works perfectly fine. That was a nice double by George Newman, sitting them 1 yellow.
Wow. Who's your money on?
That is Tim in front of the camera right now. He is playing second on Team Newman. It looks like George Newman just missed that takeout with the Yellowstones.
The first, second, third, man.
Looks like this is the last shot of the game. All they need to do is put it in the rings, and they count 3. They just got to get it in there for 3. Looks like the final score is going to be 6-8 after 8. Good try at a comeback. Fought valiantly. And I will be signing off. Goodbye. I am Gannon.